Hello, I'm Patrick Nelson, Superintendent of the Amphitheater School District. This is a very exciting time in our district. This summer, we broke ground on a new K-5 elementary school. The school's been designed to incorporate all the sciences into all aspects of learning and will focus on and specialize on science, technology, engineering, and math instruction. Although a STEM curriculum and component is a focus in all of our schools, the opportunity to build a new school from the ground up, which has been carefully designed to incorporate these strategies and concepts, is extremely unique. We take a lot of pride in being an innovative school district and preparing our students for successful futures, which is important to us and the children and families we serve. We hope this video will answer some of the questions that you may have about the new school and the open enrollment process. We thank you for your support and thank you for choosing Amphi.
Hello, my name is Michael McConnell. I'm principal of the Amphitheater STEM School. The Amphitheater STEM School is located in Oro Valley in Rancho Vistoso. If you head up north on La Cañada, it's a block past Moore Road. It's on desert fairways. We'll have 500 students in grades K through 5. It's approximately 80 to 90 students per grade level. First off, we offer STEM opportunities in all our elementary schools district-wide. But this school is uniquely designed to incorporate science, technology, engineering, and math into everything we do. The school is built with a STEM focus from the ground up. All our teachers will incorporate science, technology, engineering, and math into the daily lessons. We'll also be following the engineering design process as well as a scientific process throughout the day. Open enrollment begins September 6th. So I suggest if you want to enroll your student, and I really hope you want to enroll your student at the Amphi STEM School, you download the open enrollment application at www.amphi.com and get it turned into the district office as soon as possible. This is a first come, first serve open enrollment. We're enrolling 500 kids, but at the same time, we're only enrolling 80 to 90 kids per grade level. So please get those in as soon as possible. This is a 100% open enrollment school with absolutely no boundaries. If you are able to get your child to an Amphi school, they will bus your child up to the Amphi STEM School, or if you want to drive them yourself, that is fine as well, but there are no boundaries. Any student in the Tucson area is welcome to apply for open enrollment to the Amphi STEM School. Any student can ride a bus to the STEM School, whether they live within our boundaries or not. They just need to get themselves to an Amphi elementary school, and that's where our bus stops will be. We'll have a community extensions program at the new school, and that'll be available to parents who are dropping their students off at the school and picking them up after school at the site. So community extension program will be there. So wherever a student picks up and is dropped off on the bus, if there are after school programs available there through community extensions program or other, then those students would have the opportunity to participate in those programs. There is no entrance exam to the Amphi STEM School. It's 100% open enrollment, first come, first serve. We'll be offering all services to all students. So if a student is an English language learner or a gifted student or needs any special education services, speech, occupational therapy, anything like that, all the services that our district provides at all our elementary schools will be provided at the Amphi STEM School. We have designed a unique job description for our teachers for the Amphi STEM School. We are looking for teachers with experience teaching and integrating STEM lessons into the curriculum. We're also looking for teachers with a science and or math background. So there is a specific job description, a little bit different than a typical elementary school. The new school has not been named yet. Right now it's being referred to as the Amphi STEM Elementary School. Our governing board has a policy in naming schools, and our superintendent is following that policy. He has put together a committee of community members and staff throughout the district to name the school, and then he will submit several names to the Amphitheater governing board to finalize the name of the school. And as for the school mascot, once we get school started, we're going to allow students the opportunity to have input in naming the mascot for the new school. Starting right here, this is our administrative office. Parents will enter through the front door. check in at the front desk and then come out through here, and this will take us over to the Student Commons. The Student Commons is our we have some performance areas in there. It's also our cafeteria. We have presentation areas, and then our library along with 2 computer labs. Also in here we have a large music room with access to the stage, as well as an art room with an outdoor art area as well. Yes, it will be a STEM school, but we also have a great deal of focus on art, music, and PE. We want to provide our students with a well-rounded education. So in a large music space, we'll be offering band and orchestra, choir, along with general music. Our art room will have a kiln room, so we'll be offering all sorts of 3D and ceramic arts, along with watercolors and your typical art type programs. We have a stage here which is rather uniquely designed because we have the opportunity to do performances indoor, and there's also an outdoor performance stage with an outdoor performance area, so our students could perform on the outdoor stage when the weather's nice, with an amphitheater seating area here. As we come through here, we have the library, and we have some more presentation areas and meeting spaces along with our 2 computer labs. As we come on out, we have a designated gymnasium for our physical education. Also, we'll have a community extensions program here, so we'll be offering before and after school programs for parents who are driving their students to school each day. And this community is for our kinder and first grade students. Each classroom is equipped with a makerspace or a lab area. It's designed into that, unlike the 2, 3, and 4, 5 buildings where we actually have a large lab space with plenty of storage, so as students are working on projects they can continue the process going through the engineering or scientific process. As they develop their projects, they could store and continue the next day. One of the things I really like about these 2 buildings is that we have some central learning spaces, so as a teacher, the teacher could have students go out through some large glass double doors, which allows us line of sight so we can observe and monitor student work, but they can work out here collaboratively. Maybe they want to talk a little bit more, be a little bit louder, or practice their presentation for presentation to the parents or the students later that day. And we have those common spaces in both the 2nd and 3rd grade and the 4th and 5th grade learning communities. And like I said, the maker labs are they're built into our K1 classrooms. So these classrooms are a little bit bigger to provide that space. We have some outdoor project labs out here as well. So if we want to, we have some raised flower beds. We actually have some water harvesting tanks at each building. So we'll be collecting rainwater, which we can use for our planters, that sort of thing. We're talking about adding a greenhouse right here. And we also have a natural habitat here which is going to have a path through it, so students can learn about the natural habitat of southern Arizona. You can see our one of our playground structures, along with our basketball courts, some tetherball courts, a baseball or kickball field, and a youth-sized soccer field. The school is designed specifically with STEM in mind. That's why we have these maker spaces, which allows our students to transition from consumers to producers. So our students will be in there working on projects. Sometimes the lessons will be very guided, where the teacher will have very specific instructions on what kind of things they're going to need to do and experiment with, or problems to solve. But there will also be other times where students will be working on projects that are very near and dear to their heart, problems that they want to solve, problems that are unique to them. One project I saw a couple years ago at an elementary school was every time it rained, the water would collect underneath the swings. So the students got together and designed used their engineering design process to design an apparatus to remove the water from underneath the swings so that they could use the swings every day after a rain. That was pertinent to them, it was engaging to them, and they solved the problem all by themselves.